anti-rat stand.
Apparently. And I can appreciate not showing all the, the really good video with the
spare you the video.
That's right. We've got some new video for you. All right. The radar and satellite picture pretty quiet this morning. We have 67 at Central Park, down to 49 in Monticello. So a cool start. In fact, if you're around Port Jervis today, we stay in the 70s by 1 o'clock, 76 degrees, plenty of sunshine. But I'm timing the return of widespread showers and storms. And yes, the sticky humidity is back too, all in the 10-day. To my dear Violetta, who is diehard Yankees fan. So this is for her and that wonderful story. Also known for some pretty good food you can get here, but nice and quiet at the stadium. They've got a game later on today. It looks fantastic. A great baseball weather if you're headed out. 67 degrees right now at Central Park. That dew point's nice and low. That's what it's all about, that comfort level and a light west wind. Anything interrupting that? We may get a passing spotty shower this afternoon and early evening, but you can see it's few and far between. I think more sunshine than anything else. We could see that again tomorrow, a spotty passing shower or rumble of thunder as we get into tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then we have another boundary coming through, and that's going to clear the way for just a spectacular Wednesday. We've got a really nice set of days coming up. 81 degrees at Central Park today. Northwest winds about 5 to 10. We have a nearly full moon, so there may be some coastal flooding concerns too. Some areas experiencing that during high tides as we get into tonight and tomorrow early. 65 degrees overnight, northwest winds about 5 to 10, so mainly dry. And then tomorrow, another beauty, 79 degrees, north winds about 5 to 10 with a lot of sunshine. Again, that afternoon spotty shower is possible. We talk a lot about the high temperatures, and those will be going up just a hair, more so the humidity by the end of the week. But we also see that reflected with the low temperatures. So while we're feeling sort of that taste of fall, if we want to be a little dramatic, that's the case for the next few mornings. We've got that taste of summer. Certainly back with the low temperatures by Friday and into Saturday morning. As that humidity increases, we just don't cool off as much. And on top of that, we will see the more widespread chance of showers and storms return. You can see by the end of the weekend into next week, 1 to 2 inches of rainfall possible in some spots. And it is that time of year too. We are still keeping an eye on the hurricane season. We're nearing the peak heading into September. We've got a couple of things to watch. One off the coast, not expecting much in the way of development. This has a much better chance, but obviously going to be way out in the Atlantic. Collection that maybe I'll start to dip into as we weigh into that. We've got Stamford at 62 now, 82 degrees by this afternoon. You can see plenty of sunshine from Elizabeth, Mineola, Rockaway Park, upper 70s and low 80s. So we have nice, comfortable weather the next few days, but look at where we're headed. It's back to sticky. Those higher dew points and higher chances for more storms. So I'll break it down for you coming up in the 10-day. Make that technicality a tornado or not. So that's what they're going to be looking into. But it's one of just a few that we saw across the region over the last 48 hours. We had more of the wind damage reports as some of those storms came on through. It has been quiet, though, a couple days since. So we had a beautiful day yesterday and will be nice as we get into Wednesday. But by the time we get to the end of the week, you see our rain chances increasing. And then again, early in the week, a couple of fronts will be coming through, giving us a chance for some showers and storms. What we may see today, along with all of that sunshine and comfortable warmth, a spotty passing shower or two. So if you want to tuck that smaller umbrella in as you head out the door, just in case, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But as you can see, overall, though, more pleasant than anything else. And then we see that kind of thing again tomorrow. We'll see another boundary come on through. So by Wednesday, we kind of clear out again and see a nice afternoon on Wednesday. We're looking good right now. It's pleasant, it's cool, it's dry. We have 66 degrees right now at Central Park. The dew point in the low 50s, about as good as it gets for summer. And you see plenty of sunshine through later this morning. By noontime, up to 79 degrees. We stay below average today, but that's a good thing when it comes to summer weather. It's going to feel nice. 81 degrees with a light northwest wind about 5 to 10. 65 degrees overnight, so another nice cool start. And then tomorrow, very similar, upper 70s, north winds about 5 to 10. Again, that spotty shower or thunderstorm is possible, but we see that increase, those chances.
31 days now for the folks in Phoenix.
Again, it's hard to really convey how off the charts this is. The record streak before was 18 days. You talk about smashing a record and then some. It's brutal. We have benefited greatly from a cold front sweeping through. It's beautiful out, looks beautiful in Midtown. If you're ready to get your babies, your fur babies outside and enjoy, we have Gidget from Queens due at 77 degrees through 11 a.m. We do have to get those umbrellas ready again by the end of the week. We'll talk about that in the 10-day. The summer days, especially this summer, where it's maybe feels like a handful, where it's been absolutely spectacular. And I think we're going to get that today in the next few days, actually. A beautiful view looking from Midtown, and you know my my favorite, that Earth shadow, where the sun is just below the horizon, and so the Earth is casting a shadow onto the atmosphere. Now you get that dark band right there, and then just above a little bit of a peach known as the belt of Venus. So cool. All right, 66 out there right now. Dew point of 52, nice and low and dry. It is pleasant. We may get a passing spotty shower or two today. Can't quite rule it out, but you can see with our hour-by-hour forecast, just a few potential spots of showers coming on through during the afternoon and early evening, and we see a similar kind of scenario tomorrow afternoon and evening. That's the only thing getting in the way of what is going to be picture perfect next few. Up to 81 degrees. Remember that sunscreen, northwest winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Should be a good looking evening and overnight, down to 65. So another kind of a, not a fall feel, but a pleasant summer start, summer morning to start your day tomorrow. And then 79 degrees for the high with mostly sunny skies. And again, that chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Something pretty cool tomorrow, of course, it being August 1st, we have a full moon. It's the full sturgeon moon. That's what we call the sturgeon moon. Yes, the fish. It is fullest at 2:32 tomorrow afternoon. Moon rises this evening at 7:59 and then again at 8:43 tomorrow evening and sets tomorrow morning at 5:12. So it's going to be nice and bright. Here's what's cool. This full moon tomorrow is a super moon. But then we get a blue moon this month. That's 2 full moons in the month. So when we have that next full moon, August 30th, that's a blue moon. So some
Beautiful morning out there. Let's check in with Maria.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous look here from Earth Cam, the vantage point of the Statue of Liberty. You can see some of the boats going by, the ships, and it looks great on the water. And temperature-wise, also great, up to 81 degrees. But as you can see, that may be one of the warmer days, at least this week, with a cool down headed by the end of the week. Take a look at the weekend, which does have some showers and thunderstorms. All that in the 10-day forecast.
Maria,
At this point, but tell that to folks in the area and you probably say it doesn't even matter. We had a lot of wind, and that was the case over the last 40 hours. Of course, most of this coming on Saturday as that front was moving on through and triggered some of those showers and thunderstorms that produce those winds over 50, 60 miles per hour. So we're getting a little bit of a break from the big storm action. We see a little bit more widespread chances here as we get into Friday and Saturday, and then again on into Monday, and leading up to this round of showers and thunderstorms will be an increase in that humidity again. So we'll talk about that in the 10-day. In the meantime, though, today, as I mentioned, very pleasant. Can't rule out, unfortunately, a passing shower or even a rumble of thunder. That's this afternoon and early evening, and then again as we get into tomorrow afternoon and evening. So that's one thing that may interrupt our what is otherwise going to be some very comfortable, pleasant few days. Certainly the case right now. So if you want to tuck that umbrella in your backpack on your way out the door, do that. Otherwise, grab the shades too, and maybe the lighter jacket. It's cool on the plaza. It looks nice and quiet too. 66 at Central Park. That dew point down into the low 50s. That's everything right there, where it makes it feel so nice outside. 79 degrees by lunchtime. We'll see about 81 in the city. Low 80s from Sussex and Poughkeepsie, as well as Islip and Eastport. Even down the shore, right on the beaches today. Temperatures upper 70s and low 80s. Down to 65 tonight, and another round tomorrow of some pleasant conditions. 79 degrees. Again, that spotty shower or thunderstorm is possible. But we're also rolling into August, and that temperature outlook, yeah, we may see those high temperatures creep back in. The short term, though, we're definitely benefiting from what is going to be close to or below average. And it's been pretty quiet in the tropics, but we're heading towards peak season in early September, and we have some things to keep an eye on. This area off the East Coast, no threat to the East Coast, but something to watch. And then this one, too, a better chance for further development, but obviously out in the Atlantic.
Said
It's new
we
and
were
fresh.
missing the last time. Just to remind us.
It's just to remind us over and over again. All right, well, we are going a little bit higher above those streets and looking at the sky. It's beautiful, refreshing out there right now. So looking ahead, we head to Paterson, New Jersey, where we've got some nice days with some sunshine, near 80s, in the 80s. And then by the end of the week, thunderstorms are back, humidity as well. So I'm going to time it all out for you coming up in the 10-day.
Maria.
Skies, and so it's going to be bright and beautiful tonight and to tomorrow. That we get to see all the details in that beautiful moon. But we also have higher high tides because of it. So astronomical high tides with that full moon. Could see some minor coastal flooding in parts of Queens and Nassau County, but also Fairfield County. So if you're in some of those susceptible areas that tends to see the high water around times like this, you may get that for this evening and tonight's high tides. Now, rain-wise, we're not seeing too much in terms of flooding concerns. We do have, though, those chances increasing by the end of the week. So a nice little break in the action here that's going to allow us to enjoy some nice days. Now, with that said, a few spotty showers, maybe a rumble thunder possible this afternoon and evening. But you can see with our hour-by-hour forecasts, majority of us going to be just fine and not much happening. Could see a few spotty showers again tomorrow, but the humidity stays in check, and that's the moral of the story here. It's going to be really pleasant to be outside. 66 degrees outside right now at Central Park, 53 at Dew Point. That is in that comfortable level, and just to calm winds for now, but light out of the northwest later today. We'll see about 79 degrees at lunchtime, so if you're heading out, grab the shades. Remember the sunscreen. That sun is very strong. Will be about 81 degrees through 4 p.m. and a beautiful evening ahead. Temperatures in the mid-70s, so if you're going to the Yanks game, really, really nice baseball weather. 65 degrees overnight tonight, so a similar morning tomorrow on the cooler side, and then 79 for the high tomorrow afternoon. And of course, you know, we focus a lot on high temperatures. Low temperatures are going to be pretty comfortable, but you start to see that change toward the end of the week, Friday and Saturday mornings. Upper 60s, low 70s, a sign